Hello, beautiful people. This is the ultimate cheat code for life. You know, the one that makes success and abundance fall right into your lap. So let's flip your mindset, expand your awareness, and finally, let's break free from what's keeping you stuck. Oh, and the spoiler alert, it's not your horoscope. So let's start with a little universal truth bomb. The universe's laws are universal. I know, shocking, right? But they work for everyone, everywhere, and all the time. That's a law. So think of them as Wi-Fi for your life. The signal is always there, but are you using the signal to download abundance, or are you just sort of scrolling through your limiting beliefs? Imagine that you're at a buffet where everything is free. But instead of filling your plate, you just keep on circling the salad bar because you don't feel that you deserve the dessert table. Does that sound familiar? Well, look, it's really time to stop playing small and start tapping into that full menu of life. That's why it's here. So here's the thing. There are only two things that you really need to know to create financial wealth. Unlimited abundance. And I'm not joking. Where you are and where you are going. That's it. Simple. But most people treat their lives like a GPS with no destination entered. And then they wonder why they're stuck in the middle of nowhere, eating stale chips, waiting for a sign from the universe. Newsflash, breaking news. The universe cannot give you directions if you haven't told it where you're headed. So why are so many people broke? I'll tell you why. They don't have goals. And even worse, they don't even know where they are or what they're doing. You know, it's like trying to play Monopoly without a board. You're just wandering aimlessly, hoping to sort of stumble across go and collect, I think it's $200. But here's the kicker. Even when people know what to do, they don't do it. Why? $1 million question. Well, because of that sneaky little thing that's called subconscious programming. And it's a real thing. Your subconscious mind is like the DJ at the party of your life, but it's playing all the wrong songs. And most of those songs, guess what? They're just remixes of old limiting beliefs, most of which are not even yours. You know, grandma's fear of risk-taking. Yeah, it's there. Your high school math teacher telling you, oh, you're never going to amount to anything. Oh, that track's on constant repeat very often. But don't worry, we're going to change your playlist today. So to shape your future, you really have to be willing and able to reprogram your mind. That's right. You've got to fire the DJ and you've got to hire the DJ who knows how to spin tracks like I'm a money magnet and unlimited abundance. Hey, baby, that's mine. You know, all it takes is discipline. Everybody can have discipline. And what is discipline? It's simply the ability to give yourself a command and follow it. Sounds simple, right? So why aren't more people doing it? Once again, because they're stuck in a paradigm, this sort of story. The infamous paradigm. What is it? Well, it's a mental program that controls almost all of your behavior. And that's why you're earning $75,000 a year if you're earning that, whereas you could be earning $1 million a year. And it's why you're thinking, I can't, instead of thinking, I can and I will. Your paradigm is like that, one app on your phone that eats up all your battery life, but it's running in the background and you didn't even know it. But there's good news, and here it is. You can change your paradigm. Everybody can. And when you do, everything in your life changes. Your awareness expands, and suddenly you're just earning $100,000 a year. You're earning $100,000 a month. You start seeing opportunities where before there were only obstacles. Why? Because you decided, you made a decision, you chose to make a change. Now, let me drop a little wisdom from the great Buckminster Fuller. He said, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. Translation, stop wrestling with your current situation and start creating a better situation. So picture this. You're stuck in a dingy little apartment trying to fix a broken heater in the middle of winter. And instead of patching up the heater, what if you just moved to a tropical paradise where you didn't even need a heater? You see, that's what paradigm shifting feels like. You start asking yourself questions. I wonder, what if? And let's talk money just for a second. Did you know that 3% of the population earns, I think it is 97% of all the money? Now, that's not just a fun fact. It's a wake-up call. And the wealthy, they've cracked the code. And guess what? It's not about working harder, but it is really about working smarter. Neuroplasticity, NLP, mindset coaching. That's what we call the M3 strategy, multiple sources of income. If you're still stuck in the M1 strategy, trading your time for money, you're playing the game in the hard mode and the old mode. And it's really time for you to level up. So here's a fun analogy for you. Imagine that you're trying to fill a bucket with water, but you've only got one tiny little faucet, and it's going to take you forever to fill that bucket. But now, just imagine hooking up 5 faucets at once. That bucket is going to overflow in no time. And that's the magic of multiple sources of income. Wealthy people know this. And now, guess what? So do you. Why? Because I just told you, and you found out, if you didn't already know it before. So how do you change something? I'm going to tell you how. You decide, you make a decision right here, right now. You don't need a full moon. You don't need a crystal ball. You don't need all of that. All you need is the decision to change. Imagine how your life would transform if you took just one area, your finances or your health or your relationships, and you decided to make that sector, that area of your life better. So take your income up to meet your standard of living. Never, ever, ever take your standard of living down to meet your income. Why? Very simply, because you're worth that higher standard. Let me leave you with this. Your subconscious mind is like a really powerful engine, and it's running that show. Whether you realize it or not, it's a fact. Neuroplasticity. I've trained in this. I know what I'm talking about. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind, it will express itself in your life. So stop feeding yourself thoughts of lack and limitation. Choose to feed yourself visions of abundance, success, and joy. Make vision boards, work on your visualizations. You've got the power flowing into you. You can think anything you want. It's a choice. You can create anything you desire. All you have to do is make that decision. Take the action. Trust the process. You don't need a coach for that. There are plenty of books. There are plenty of digital courses. You don't have to take a degree. You first have to make a choice. Just make a decision. Take it. Because the laws of the universe, they're universal. Remember? They're working for you right now. They work for everybody right now. So I'm asking you, go ahead, reprogram your mind, expand your awareness, ask yourself questions, and unlock the abundance that's been waiting for you all along. I call it the zone of possibilities. And hey, if you find this helpful, give it a like, a share with a friend, and hit that subscribe button. Because together, we're going to rewrite the rules, and we're going to make abundance your new normal. I want to thank you for tuning in, and now go out there and create your dream life. Go on.